Well, at this point in time, Zinga, we have seen ANC NEC members arriving for this meeting of the National Executive Committee of the ANC. We have seen ANC NEC member Togoti Diza going into the venue for the NEC meeting. We've also seen the convener of the ANC's interim provincial structure within the Northwest Province, Mxolisi Tukwana, also going into the meeting. Titus Tito Mboweni has also arrived. Snuki Zigalala, who is the convener of the ANC Veterans League, is also here. They are inside the meeting. And the national chairperson of the ANC, Gwede Mantashe, whom we spoke to earlier on. But what we are seeing is that those who are in support of ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa seem to be very relaxed this morning, simply meaning that they may have calculated their numbers and are of the view that they have enough manpower in order to ensure that come the end of this NEC meeting, ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is still the president of the African National Congress and also still the president of the Republic of South Africa, particularly after the murmurs yesterday that he may be resigning as the head of state. It had to take senior leaders of the ANC, the likes of Mondli Kungubele, Enoch Gotongwa and Gwede Mantashe, to play a crucial role in making sure that they convince the president of the Republic of South Africa not to resign as the head of state. Gwede Mantashe saying that should Cyril Ramaphosa resign, it would plunge the country into a political crisis and send the country's economy into the doldrums and create a political crisis for the African National Congress just 2 weeks before the ANC's national conference.
Samkele, you seem to be waiting for someone, but while you're doing that, you had an interview earlier on with the chairperson, Gwede Mantashe, and he was saying that it's not so much about Cyril Ramaphosa, the individual, but the office of the ANC presidency that needs to be protected. And you're also asking him if the two nominees for president are both embroiled in scandal. What does that say about the ANC in general? Just talk us through what other issues there are besides the Phala Phala one that's going to be the highlight of this meeting.
There is only one item on the agenda for this Special National Executive Committee meeting of the ANC. It is the Section 89 panel report that speaks about what transpired at the president's farm and speaks of how the president may have violated his oath of office, also violated the Constitution, Section 36, subsection 1 of the PRICA Act, which is essentially what will be deliberated in this National Executive Committee of the ANC. There is no other issue on the agenda of the National Executive Committee apart from the report, the future of the president, which is essentially one item. As of yesterday, it was pretty much a done deal that the president was leaving office as the head of South Africa. But it took ANC leaders nationally to convince him and to say, Cyril, this is not about you, but this is about the African National Congress, end of quote, which are some of the issues that those who are in support of ANC president were raising. You go to the likes of Tony Ngeni, whom we spoke to, he said that Cyril must give the ANC space to breathe and resign, end of quote. That shows you the stark divisions and the factional lines having been drawn for this National Executive Committee of the ANC.
And Samkele, when may we know what the outcome of that ANC NEC special meeting will be?
From the words of National Chairperson Gwede Mantashe, he pretty much said that this is a one-day National Executive Committee. It's highly unlikely it's going to go on to the second day. We are and will anticipate an imminent announcement to be made immediately after the National Executive Committee of the ANC, or if the NEC finishes in the early hours of the morning, you can see an announcement being made tomorrow. But in the words of Mantashe, it's a one-day NEC. There's no any other day for it. All issues will be ventilated in this National Executive Committee meeting of the ANC.